Hey guys, welcome back to the ranch. So a few things. Someone asked about how I sharpen the blade on the mill, so I'm going to show you that. But before we do that, I had surgery last week. Back in September, I injured myself. I got 3 hernias, and I'm rolling one of the big 16-foot oak logs on the mill. That's why I use the tractor now to roll the big logs. And in some of the later videos, you see my wife and son doing all the rolling. Is because at that time I've had 3 hernias, but I got surgery last week, so I am down for 6 weeks. Can't lift anything over 20 pounds. So with that being said, I can still do some things around here. So I'm going to show you how I sharpen the bits on the blade, and so they are ready for when I am better and we can get back to milling. So let's go and do that. So I get this sharpener from Meadow Mills. I think they're located in North or South Carolina, somewhere down there. And there are carbide bits on there. And this is an old diamond bit that I had laying around. It's kind of worn and doesn't really sharpen the bits square, so I got a new sharpening disc. And this is air powered, by the way. I have back behind the sawdust shed, I have a big air tank that I charge up to run the sharpener. But this just came the other day. I got a new dressing stone and a new diamond sharpening stone for the carbide bits. So let me find a wrench so I can take this nut off and put on the new stone. Alright, so we got the new disc on, and I'm gonna have to realign the this to a bit. So I'm gonna find a relatively square bit. I think this one looks pretty brand new, so I'm gonna put it on that one. We are pretty close. It looks pretty good. So I'm going to check it on another one. I'm going to find another. This one looks like a new one. I replaced a few of them. I hit a rock in the bark a few weeks ago, and I had to replace a few. And this one looks, this one looks like a new one. So let me put it on that and see how it lines up. It's pretty close. Yeah, I think that's good. I don't have to adjust it. I think we're good. So, I got the, oh, I need to grab a pencil. Here, I got a metal marking pencil, and I just put a mark on the inside. And I'm not sure if you can see this, but that's just, it's a white little mark on the tooth that I start with. and I just bring it up, pull the trigger, and put an edge on it, and I feel it. And if it's got sharp edge, I call it good. And I just move on to the next one. I just work my way around the blade. You want to try to do an even cut on all of them. So what I usually do is I just give it a 3 count. 1, 2, 3. Check it, make sure it's ground flat, and just move on to the next. And then the dressing stone, you just put it on here and clean off the carbide on there. Some of them are worn, or I've sharpened them down. They got uneven. This old disc here, it is not, you won't be able to see it on camera, but it's not completely flat. It's beveled, so it has worn. When you bring it up on the bits, it has worn the top shorter than the base of the bit. So with this, what I'm doing is I'm just kind of flattening out right now, just a little at a time. And that's all to it. That's all you gotta do. Alright, well, I'm gonna finish this up and then I'll be back with you. Alright, so we got them sharpened, and you can see right here where some of them are not flat, like that one and that one are flat. Some of them are kind of beveled, curve shape, and that's from that old stone. Some of them are chipped. After inspecting, going through and inspecting, I have a few that are little corners chipped off, but I won't be able to do that until I get better, because that takes quite a bit of force and to get them off and force to get them back on. So, but let's go. Let's walk around the log yard. Today is Wednesday before Thanksgiving. I had my surgery last Wednesday, so it's been 1 week today, and the tree company that I have that drops all the logs, they've been busy. So we have a mess to deal with. When I get a little bit better, I can jump on the tractor where the bouncing around won't bother me quite so much. But they dropped this big old white oak log here off. They left me a few long pieces, which that's pretty cool. I got a bunch of cypress back over here. I got some pine. This looks like a loppololly pine covered in vines. That looks like a good 22, maybe 24 inch trunk there. Another 21, 24 inch trunk. There's another one. They all look roughly about 8 foot long, which is a plus. I really appreciate them dropping all these logs. So I get all my logs for free. Well, I wouldn't say all. Anytime I need a specialty log, like a 16-foot oak, I usually have to pay for that. But all these pines and poplars, that's my poplar pile. This is my pine. This is my old pine pile. I got to get that milled down. Time is getting away from me. This is a 20-foot red oak here. Got to mill this down for someone. They want to make a desk out of, and then there's a few red oaks and white oaks back over there. Behind there's 4 or 5 poplar logs. That's all my cypress and cedar and cypress pile back there. So I gotta put all those cedar trees in that pile. Gotta move all my pine into probably this pile here somehow. So let's go walk on over to the sawdust shed. Before I went into surgery, I sold a bunch of sawdust. There's a few leaves that I got blown in, mixed in with the sawdust. So I just gotta rake those out. But I put these boards down here, so when I drive my bucket in, I'm not scooping up sand and dirt and mixing it with my sawdust. This is, I separate my sawdust from the walnut logs that I do, and everything else goes in here. Walnut is poisonous to animals, and so I just separate that out. And I gotta get my slab wood cut up, and then I gotta get that order there. I need to finish that order up when I get better. They're supposed to be like 190 2x6 and like 80 2x12s. But that's it for up here. Let's walk down to the down towards the cabin where they dump the sawdust. Not sawdust, wood chips. Oh, and this is where I store most of my 16-foot. This pile here is mainly, it's all under 8-foot mixed. So there's some pine, there's some cedar, there's some cypress, there's some poplar. That's just a pile of random pieces that I can throw in the mill if I need a short piece for something. This is my pile of 16-foot oaks. That there is hickory, but everything else is oak. So you got some white oak, red oak, more red oak, more white oak. But that pile I've been slowly taking care of, taking slab wood out of and cutting it up for firewood for this coming winter for my wood stove. And it looks like they ran out of room up by the sawmill to dump, so they dumped some more. That looks like cypress. Yeah, they dumped some more cypress logs here. So, all right, let's go down and see where they dumped the wood chips. All right, we're down to the lower yard. Cabin, solar panels, shop, and you can see I got a bunch of wood that I need to get done, finish processing. So the deal I have with this tree company is they always have a place to dump their trash wood. For exchange, I get all their good wood with it. So because I have a mill, there's really not much trash, much wood I can't use. The only thing I can't really use is sweet gum and angel tree, which is I believe it's a tree that came from China. It's a very soft wood, and it does not hold together very well. As soon as you cut it and you let it sit for more than a week, it just starts splitting by itself. And it's a soft, crappy wood, so I can't really use that. But they always have a place to dump it, and I'll either burn it in a bonfire or throw it in my boiler to heat my water. I'm not really picky on what goes in the boiler, but so they always have a place to dump their wood chips, and so this is where I dump all my wood chips. I just take it and I spread it out. Before all these logs were here, I would spread it out through this entire area, and over a year's time, it will settle, and I get, low spots, and I just fill it back in. But you can see I got a lot of work ahead of me to do. There's a pile of red oaks I need to take up to the mill, some more cypress or cedar, there. There's some more cypress trees there, some poplar and oak mixed there. But yeah, like I said, that deal I have with the tree company is they always have a place to dump their wood chips. They don't have, it saves them from having to wait in line at the dump and saves them a dump fee. And it also helps that they're about 2 or 3 miles away. Their shop is about 2 miles or so away, around the corner from me. So, and I'm open 24/7. They can come and dump, 2 o'clock in the morning if they have to. I really don't care. As long as I get the logs for free, they can do whatever, they can dump whatever they want. But I did specify I will not take their trash or their trash. Every now and then we'll get wood chips with like Gatorade bottles or soda bottles in it. But overall they're pretty good at keeping the trash out of the wood pile. So they also have a landscape company. So I take all their weeds and debris and brush, their old mulch and, soil, topsoil and sod and, whatever they want to dump. As long as it's biodegradable, I really don't care. But like I said, this was all done in a week's time. So, all right, that's it for today. Yeah, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Everyone has a good day. Stay safe. Eats lots of food. All right, talk to you later. Bye.